Welcome back to our series where we take a trip around the diamond and bring you our official Lunar Squadron top 5 players per position in MLB The Show 20. Today, we're going to be going through the top 5 right fielders in the game, but before we do, we have a couple of ground rules we have to cover. Nick, what are those ground rules?
Number 1, this list is completely subjective as always. This is just a matter of our opinions. That's all it is. If you disagree with us, that's okay. Let us know down below in the comments who are your top 5 right fielders in the game. We would love to hear from you. And number 2, we are looking at primary positions only, not secondary positions. Otherwise, there would be multiple cards eligible at multiple positions. That would get boring, redundant, so we're trying to keep it exciting and fresh, so we are looking at primary positions always.
So if you're that weird guy who loves using Jimmy Fox at right field, that's fine for you. But
Don't
keep it out of here.
Don't do that, Jimmy Fox. No.
No. You should do it because we might come up against you.
Oh yeah,
That would be
definitely.
beneficial.
Yeah, do it. Definitely do it.
Just do it.
Now, before we get started, if you are new to the channel, we would love to have you as always. Just go down below this video, hit that little subscribe button, the bell notification right on next to it. It will notify you every single time Andreas and I upload. We have a bunch of great content coming this week. We know things have been a little slow, but with the holidays, and I was out in LA with Andreas, just hard to get content as fast as we usually do. But we have a lot of great NHL, college football, Star Wars, everything. Got a lot of great content coming we're really excited about. So go ahead, sign up, get in the know-how, and don't miss the next video. Anyway, as we said, this is the top 5 right fielders in MLB The Show 20. Let's go ahead and jump in with number 5.
Coming in at number 5 is Nicholas Castellanos. Now, to be honest, you are probably better off using another card in right field, even off position, but we are limited with the rule that we have to use primary position right fielders, so Nicholas Castellanos is that unlucky soul that has to be in that number 5 spot. And he's not that unlucky. There are some pros to this card. Look at those hitting stats. He's an absolute lefty killer with 125 contact left and 118 power left. And he does well against righties as well with 103 contact and 110 power. Where this card is going to struggle is on the defensive end. Even though he does have gold fielding, his speed is lacking and his arm is a pool noodle. So you're not really going to be doing wonders out in right field with this card, but he will hold his own in the batter's box, and for that reason, he's going to be our number 5 pick.
Coming in at number 4 is the 99 Award Series Bryce Harper. Now, the reason Bryce Harper finds his way onto this list at number 5 is, honestly, those numbers versus righties. You're getting 116 contact versus right and maxed out power versus right with Bryce Harper's swing, which is known to be one of the best in the game. His numbers versus lefties aren't the best. You are still getting 108 contact, but you are only getting 91 power. It's funny to say you're only getting 91 power back in like May, April. Like, if you got 91 power on a card, that was great. But it is January after all, so 91 doesn't really do the job as much as other cards. Now, defensively, he's all right. 75 fielding, 74 speed probably won't be an issue in right field since it is a corner outfield spot. He does shine with the arm, though. You're getting 95 arm strength, 90 arm accuracy, so he has the arm for right field. That is a very important position to have good arm strength. As you know, very long throws to third, very long throws to home plate. So having that arm strength is very important. But 75 fielding and 74 speed, that's the reason he's not higher on this list. Otherwise, I think he would be because of his swing and those numbers versus righties. Very appealing card. He's relatively cheap these days. You can play him anywhere in the outfield. I highly recommend not doing that simply because you're going to fall under that 70 threshold in center and left, and that is a nightmare to deal with. So for those reasons, despite the offensive numbers, Bryce Harper is going to come in on our list at number 4.
Coming in at number 3 is the finest Cody Bellinger. Now, before you guys go up in arms at how low this card is ranked, I just want to clear the water. This card is amazing. It's amazing. It's really, 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 really good. The problem is that there are just 2 other really, really, really good cards, and so we had to make some choices, and at the end of the day, it really does come down to which cards Nick and I hit the best with in this game. And this Cody Bellinger card, like, just to be clear, we have hit very well with. Its stats are incredible across the board. Look at those offensive and defensive stats. This card is unreal. Now, the cons of this card is probably how unattainable it is at this point. If you haven't already gone through the rigmarole of the event games that it required to unlock this Cody Bellinger, you need a lot of stubs to get this card at this point. So it's not the most attainable of the selection. The other two cards on this list are far more affordable than this Cody Bellinger, and you might have more success with those cards' swing than this Cody Bellinger. This Cody Bellinger's swing takes a bit of time to get used to. I have noticed that when he gets anything low in the zone, this card will send it to Ghana. It does not matter. Like, he destroys those pitches. I don't know if it has to do with his swing path or what, but he excels with that. But it does take a bit of getting used to, and for that reason, he's going to be comfortably in at the number 3 spot. No higher, but massive respect to this card. It's a great card, and if this card works well for you, more power to you.
Coming in at number 2 is the 99 Finest Mookie Betts. Now, what else is there to say about this card other than it's fantastic? You're getting basically maxed out stats versus righties. Yes, the numbers versus lefties we know, but for some reason it doesn't really matter with this card, and that's mainly because of how quick his swing is. You're not going to beat him on anything. You think you can beat him on a 100-mile-an-hour fastball in the inside corner? No, it's going to be in the left field seats. That's just the way this card is. Now, defensively, fielding-wise, this is the best defensive outfielder in the game, and I don't think it's relatively close. He's basically 99 everything. So you really aren't going to get better than that. The big thing is his speed. 72 speed, would like that to be a little higher. I feel like Mookie Betts is a little faster than that, but maybe I'm wrong. He is getting 87 stealing, so he will sneak a base or two for you. Overall, this card is fantastic, and he offers the defensive versatility. You can play him at second. I know that's where we're playing him, so definitely one of probably... You can make the argument he's a top 5 card in the game. Definitely the second best right fielder, in my opinion.
For sure. And for those of you guys who are, jumping to the keyboard right now to explain to us that the Cody Bellinger has unequivocally better stats than this Mookie Betts card, I just want to say that for this Mookie Betts card, the stats simply do not matter. Like, this card's numbers does not matter. In my mind, it's 125 across the board. It might as well be. Because if you struggle at making clean contact on the ball, if you struggle at hitting in this game, this Mookie Betts, if he makes contact with the ball, it's gone. It's as simple as that. I don't care about 121 contact right. I don't care about 92 contact left or 81 power left. It doesn't matter. It simply doesn't. This card rakes. Try him out if you haven't. If you've been scared of that split on his card in terms of offensive attributes, worry no longer. Go try it out. You'll be happy.
The numbers speak for themselves.
They really do. And we highly do recommend playing this Mookie Betts in at second base because of that speed and because of those great options in right field, such as our number 1 pick, which is coming right up.
All right, coming in at number 1 should be very obvious if you've watched this channel up to this point. This is my favorite card in the game. I think he is the best card in the game, and that is the 99 Larry Walker. This card is just unreal. I honestly have run out of superlatives to describe this card. Maybe he doesn't have the best offensive numbers with like that 93 power versus left, but it doesn't matter. It simply does not matter. He hits nothing but rockets all over the field. He has one of the best swings in the game. He has one of the quickest swings in the game. He's a left-handed hitting player, so you're going to get that lefty in your lineup. He is simply incredible. You can play him anywhere in the outfield. He is right up there with Mookie Betts as far as defense. You're getting 92 fielding, 96 arm strength, 93 arm accuracy. You can't ask for much more than that. You're also getting 78 speed, so he is faster than Mookie Betts, and you're getting 75 stealing, so you can steal some bases with this Larry Walker card. He is the epitome of a 5-tool player when it comes to this game. I think he is without a doubt a top 5 player in this game. As I said, I think he is the best card in this game. I've said this multiple times. This Larry Walker card just, when you need something to go your way, you need someone to come through for you, he is going to do it. He also has that 116 clutch, which I didn't even know that, but that doesn't surprise me because it seems like whenever I need him to step up in a big moment, he has always performed for me. When you look at the numbers I have with him, I'm rocking a 500. This isn't even the Prestige one. I've been using the Prestige one for the last few months. Basically similar numbers as that one, but looking at the base Larry Walker, I'm hitting 500 with him. I got 56 home runs with him. This is all online. These are all online numbers. I've only struck out 17 times. I've walked more than I've struck out with this card. I have 56 home runs with this card in online play. Like, I don't even know what else to say about this card. Like,
for those of you who are a non-believer here and are like, Nick, you're just a Rockies fan and you're biased. That's the reason why this Larry Walker is in at number 1. I told that to Nick when he told me to use this Larry Walker card. And then every time he stepped up to the plate, he just rakes.
Dude abides, man.
The dude abides. He really does. This card it excels, and it is so freaking cheap.
I can't believe how cheap it is. Like, this is a crime if you're not using him.
Don't believe us? Go look at the market right now. This card is about 10,000 stubs.
Which, that's just stupid. That is stupid.
10,000 stubs. So for those of you who are grinding your ass off to get players like Juan Soto in your outfield, stop and think 10,000. Larry Walker. And that is also a reason why it comes in at number 1 over cards such as that Mookie Betts, which is going to cost around 170,000 stubs at this point, and that Cody Bellinger, which you're going to have to take a second mortgage on your house to afford at this point.
About 800,000 stubs.
I would argue that this card is the best value for stubs card in this game. Honestly, I can confidently say that. If any of you have another argument, you're wrong. Try in the comments. I challenge you. Try.
At the end of the day, if this card isn't in your starting lineup, he needs to be on your bench. You're not going to be disappointed with him. He's going to be incredible for you. I promise. That is a guarantee. You can't guarantee that about a lot of cards, but I promise you, Larry Walker will not disappoint you. No matter your skill level, this card will perform when you need him to. He is just, like I've said for months now, he's the best card in the game, so he has to be the top right fielder in the game for us, and he comes in on our list at number 1. All right, guys, that was our top 5 right fielders in MLB The Show 20. As a reminder, this is a completely subjective list. Just our opinions, other than Larry Walker is the best right fielder in the game. I honestly don't think you can make an argument against that. I would like to see someone try it. I just simply, with the numbers and the price, I don't think you can make that argument. It's as simple as that to me.
Try. Please. But with all seriousness, guys, there were a lot of great cards in this video that Nick and I absolutely adored throughout the life cycle of this game thus far. So we really do hope that you try them out. If our video helped you at all, if you find our wacky opinions helpful at any point, please do consider hitting that subscribe button. It takes as little as a second in your life, but it helps us a lot. So please do consider doing that, and the bell notification right next to it. That is simply for your convenience. It lets you know whenever we post helpful videos such as this one, so that you can be in the know as soon as possible and hit dingers more than the next guy as soon as possible, because that should be your life goal. It should be your lifeblood. And with that, thank you so much for watching the video. We will see you all next time.